Matujuman, you're watching HORNBILL TV's Prime Time. Now headlines. Leader of the group of 7 G7 countries attending a summit in Canada have issued a joint statement affirming Israel has the right to defend itself in the escalating crisis in West Asia. Amid escalating conflict between Iran and Israel, the Ministry of External Affairs (MEA) on Tuesday said that Indian students in Tehran have been moved out of the city and the Indian embassy in Iran is working actively to ensure their safety. The Israeli Defense Force on Tuesday claimed that it had killed a top Iranian commander, Ali Shadmani, who was also Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei's closest military advisor, in an attack on Tehran. A sudden spike in diarrhea cases has gripped Cuttack district of Odisha, with 64 patients reported so far. Of these, 55 have been admitted to SCB Medical College and Hospital, while 9 others are receiving treatment at City Hospital, Cuttack. Leader of the group of 7 G7 countries attending a summit in Canada have issued a joint statement affirming Israel has the right to defend itself in the escalating crisis in West Asia. We, the leaders of G7, reiterate our commitment to peace and stability in the Middle East. In this context, we affirm that Israel has a right to defend itself. We reiterate our support for the security of Israel. We also affirm the importance of the protection of civilians, read the statement released by the Office of the Prime Minister of Canada. The leaders said Iran is the principal source of regional instability and terror. We have been consistently clear that Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. The G7 leaders said, we urge that the resolution of the Iranian crisis leads to a broader de-escalation of hostilities in the Middle East, including a ceasefire in Gaza, it said. They stated that they will remain vigilant regarding the implications for international energy markets, expressing readiness to coordinate as needed. We will remain vigilant to the implications for international energy markets and stand ready to coordinate, including with like-minded partners, to safeguard market stability, the statement read. The heads of state from Britain, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United States and representatives from the European Union are set to meet through Tuesday. Amid escalating conflict between Iran and Israel, the Ministry of External Affairs (MEA) on Tuesday said that Indian students in Tehran have been moved out of the city for reasons of safety. It stated that other Indians who can manage to leave the city on their own have been advised to move off the city in view of the developing situation. According to the statement, some Indians have been facilitated to leave Iran through the border with Iran, and the embassy remains in touch with the community to extend all feasible assistance. Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner Dora, Jammu and Kashmir, Harvinder Singh, said that they have gathered so far that 7 students from Dora are pursuing MBBS currently in Iran. Their locations have been traced and the Indian embassy in Iran is working actively to ensure their safety.
हाँ, देखिए डिस्ट्रिक्ट डोडा से जो हमने लोगों को रीच आउट किया है और जिस तरह से हमने इन्फॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट किया है, अभी तक जो हमारी इन्फॉर्मेशन है उसमें 7 बच्चे हैं जो कि एमबीबीएस स्टूडेंट्स हैं और इस टाइम ईरान में स्टडीज कर रहे हैं. उन बच्चों की लोकेशंस ट्रेस आउट कर ली गई हैं और इंडियन एम्बेसी इन ईरान इज वर्किंग हार्ड टू प्रोटेक्ट देम. उनको सेफ लोकेशंस पे शिफ्ट कर दिया गया. एक पेरेंट से मेरी खुद भी बातचीत हुई थी. दे आर सेटिस्फाइड एंड कंफर्टेबल और उनकी बचाव के लिए जो भी चीजें कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि आप जानते हैं उस एरिया में कन्फ्लिक्ट चल रहा है. ऑल्दो वी प्रे फॉर ग्लोबल पीस, बट इन चीजों में हमारे बच्चे सेफ रहें, इसके लिए हमारी सरकार पूरी कोशिश कर रही है और हमने उन लोगों से राब्ता टाइम टू टाइम रखा.
Protests erupted at Paupitek in Imphal West district after the alleged abduction and death of one mentally challenged man, Tesam Abdul Kadir. Irate locals in the large Paupitek Maya Laikai in Imphal West took to the streets in protest after the body of missing Tesam Abdul Kadir, also known as Atoba, 29 years, was found Tuesday morning at Somuru Naurem Nampul Mapal by state police. The state police so far has arrested altogether 9 individuals, including 3 members of Arambai Tengol, in connection with the case. Tesam Abdul Kadir, now deceased, had been missing since the intervening night of 10th to 11th June from Paupitek Maya Lekai. Before going missing, he was found to be at a house in Yumnam, Hoidro Makha Lekai, Mayai Lambi College Gate, Imphal West District. The owner of the house, identified as Hekrucham Prafulo Singh, 35, has also been arrested and remanded to police custody till the 23rd of June. All the arrested individuals were produced before the magistrate and remanded into police custody till June 23rd. Earlier, Manipur police said in the follow-up of missing case of Tesam Abdul Kadir of Paupitek Mayai Laikai, Imphal West, during further investigation of the case, revealed that the death of the missing person and buried somewhere. Accordingly, the dead body was exhumed today in presence of executive magistrate, forensic team and family members. A criminal case has been registered and a thorough investigation will be done.
सब लड़के ही हैं।
Everyone, I am Gaurav Dogra, IPS. I am Additional SP Operations Imphal West. This press bite is related to the update in one of the missing cases of Tesam Abdul Kadir. During further investigation in the case, it was revealed that the person has already died and was buried somewhere. In the morning today, the body was exhumed in presence of forensic team, executive magistrate, and the family members, while complying with all the necessary formalities. I would like to mention here that an FIR was already registered in the case and 9 arrests have already been made so far. Efforts are being put in by the district police to identify the other people who were co-accused and arrest them very soon. Meanwhile, we request all the people in the locality and everywhere else to please cooperate with district police so that we can speeden up the efforts to arrest the accused person. Thank you.
We'll take a short break. Keep watching.
भारत को दुनिया का डिजिटल पावर हाउस बनाने का यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का संकल्प उत्तर प्रदेश में हो रहा है फलीभूत। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ की दूरदर्शी सोच की वजह से आईटी हब के रूप में गौतम बुद्ध नगर, एआई और मशीन लर्निंग में लखनऊ, रोबोटिक्स में कानपुर एवं इंजीनियरिंग रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट सिटी के रूप में वाराणसी और प्रयागराज का हो रहा है विकास। 9 शहरों में सॉफ्टवेयर टेक्नोलॉजी पार्क, जेवर में 3700 करोड़ के निवेश से सेमीकंडक्टर यूनिट, 7 सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस, 70 इंक्यूबेटर्स और 6 विभागों के माध्यम से 10 लाख लोगों का एआई स्किल्ड वर्कफोर्स तैयार किया जा रहा है। महाकुंभ 2025 के अभेद्य सुरक्षा में एआई के अभूतपूर्व इस्तेमाल को पूरी दुनिया ने देखा। सॉफ्टवेयर निर्यात में हुई तीव्र वृद्धि से यूपी को मिल रही है ग्लोबल आईटी हब के रूप में नई पहचान। काम दमदार, डबल इंजन सरकार।
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Welcome back. Amid the ongoing conflict with Iran, the Israeli Defense Force IDF on Tuesday claimed that it had killed a top Iranian commander, Ali Soleimani, who was also Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei's closest military advisor, in an attack on Tehran. He was Iran's wartime chief of staff and was the most senior military commander. Ali Soleimani had headed the Qatam Anbiya Central Headquarters IRGC Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This development came just days after Sadmani was appointed to the position following the assassination of his predecessor by Israel. On June 13, Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei named Sadmani as the new head of the IRGC after Lieutenant General Kotmali Rashid was killed in an Israeli airstrike. In an post on X, the IDF said for the second time in 5 days, the IDF has eliminated Iran's wartime chief of staff, the regime's top military commander. Ali Sadmani, Iran's senior-most military official and Khamenei's closest military advisor, was killed in an IAF strike in central Tehran following precise intelligence. According to the Israeli military spokesperson, Sadmani was the closest to Iran's most senior military commander, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. There has been no official response from Iran on this claim yet. The long-standing tensions between Israel and Iran escalated into open warfare on Friday, 13th of June 2025, marking an unprecedented phase of direct military conflict. Israel launched a large-scale offensive involving fighter jets and drones targeting key Iranian nuclear and military facilities. This included surface-to-surface missiles, production sites, radar installations, and surface-to-air missile launchers. The strikes also hit residential areas and fuel depots, with Iran's health ministry reporting at least 224 deaths and more than 1,200 injuries, most of them civilians. Israeli forces are also reported to have killed several senior Iranian military commanders and nuclear scientists. According to the Israel Defense Force, one-third of Iran's surface-to-surface missile launchers have been destroyed, and Israel has established full air superiority over Tehran. An Iranian refueling aircraft was also stuck at a distance of 2,300 kilometers. In response, Iran has fired waves of missiles and drones at Israeli cities and towns, resulting in at least 24 deaths and 592 injuries. Among the targets was a major oil refinery in Haifa. The IDF reported intercepting more than 100 Iranian unmanned aerial vehicles. A team of the Forensic Crime Scene Unit arrived at the Wei Sautong Falls in Sora on Tuesday to conduct the reconstruction of the crime scene where Raja Raghuvanshi was murdered. Family members of Raja Raghuvanshi, the victim in the Meghalaya murder case, on Tuesday expressed satisfaction with the ongoing investigation by the Meghalaya police in the case and said that the police were working well to deliver justice. Sachin Raghuvanshi, brother of Raja Raghuvanshi, also appealed to the government to award life imprisonment until death to Sonam. Another brother, Vipin Raghuvanshi, said that if he would come face to face with Sonam, then he would ask her why she killed his brother Raja Raghuvanshi.
देखिए, जिस प्रकार से मेघालय पुलिस जो है अपने क्राइम सीन को जो है डबल से रिपीट कर रही है, तो एक तरफ से क्राइम सीन जो है डबल से रिकवर इसलिए हो रहा है, तो जहाँ तक उनको जो बारीकी से जांच हो रही है, तो हम लोग तो उनसे खुश है इस बारे में, तो जांच अच्छी तरह से चल रही है। बाकी हम चाह रहे हैं इसमें जांच बारीकी से चल रही है, इसको आज जांच करेंगे, फिर कल उनको जेल भेजेंगे, फिर उनको धीरे से पैरोल पर छोड़ेंगे। तो हम चाह रहे हैं इतना सब कुछ करने के बढ़िया तो उनको एक इनकाउंटर करो, खत्म करो चीज़ें।
ये आप मेघालय सरकार की जो जांच चल रही है, जो रिक्रिएशन चल रहा है, इससे खुश हैं? बारीकी से
देखिए,
जांच कर रही है,
जिस प्रकार से जांच हो रही बारीकी से, इससे हम बहुत खुश हैं, क्योंकि मेघालय पुलिस जो है जिस प्रकार से राजा सोनम के जो केस था, राजा को इंसाफ दिलाने के लिए अच्छी तरह से काम कर रही है।
अच्छा, सोनम को इंदौर भी लाया जाने वाला है?
नहीं, इसकी जानकारी मुझे भी कुछ नहीं है।
नहीं लाया जा सकता है यहाँ पर जैसे जांच के लिए, क्योंकि यहाँ भी वो लाएंगे, क्योंकि रुकी भी थी यहाँ पर।
हाँ, जिस प्रकार देखिए अपने
सोनम से आमना सामना आपका होता है, आपके परिवार का होता है, तो क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, हम जैसे हमारा आमना सामना होता कभी है तो हम तो सही पूछेंगे, तो तुम राजा को मारा क्यों, इतना बता दो बस, उसकी गलती क्या थी, तुझे छोड़ना छोड़ देती, तो तुम मारा क्यों बस।
देखो, मेघालय पुलिस की जांच से संतुष्ट है?
मेघालय पुलिस की जांच से मैं बहुत संतुष्ट हूँ, दिल से बोल रहा हूँ मैं कि आज सोनम रघुवंशी की वजह से मेघालय बदनाम हुआ है, तो इस पर तो कड़े से कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाए। वहाँ की सरकार से भी अपील करता हूँ मैं कि इसको आज जीवन मृत्यु तक सजा दी जाए, क्योंकि फांसी तो कभी किसी को होती नहीं है, कि आज जीवन कारावास, जब तक उसकी सांस चले तो जीवन जेल में काटेगी, कि उसने आज एक साथ कितने परिवार को बर्बाद कर दिया, आज पूरा मेघालय का टूरिज्म मेरा बर्बाद कर दिया है। तो इस लड़की को कोई सज़ा तो ऐसे मिलना चाहिए कि वो ज़िंदगी में पूरी दुनिया याद रखे कि क्या होता है, क्या एक परिवार का कितने परिवार खा गई है।
लेकिन क्या होता है कि आजीवन में मिल जाती है, उसके बाद जमानत और पैरोल के चांस रहते हैं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की
मृत्यु दंड तक उसको जेल में रखा जाए, उसको बेल ही नहीं मिले, क्योंकि उसने हाँ पेरोल भी मिलेगा, क्योंकि उसने जो काम करा है ऐसा, ये पूरे मतलब पूरे मेघालय को बदनाम कर दिया था। आज वहाँ की जो रोजी रोटी चलती थी वो चलती टूरिस्ट की वजह से थी, जैसे वो टूरिस्ट एरिया को बदनाम कर दिया है तो उसको सज़ा माफ़ कैसे की जाएगी इसके ऊपर है। तो फिर तो वाली बात हो गई कि कानून बना ही उल्टा सीधा है, फिर ऐसा कोई बर्बाद करते जाएंगे, वो देश के बर्बाद हो जाएगा, लेकिन मतलब कुछ नहीं है।
अच्छा, इंदौर भी पुलिस ला सकती है उसे, कभी आमना सामना आपका कराया जाएगा तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
हाँ देखो सर, अभी तो हमने सोचा भी नहीं कि आमने सामने क्या कराया, पर इतना है कि उससे पूछा जो जाएगा कि तूने बेटा मारा क्यों, तेरे को छोड़ देती है, मना कर देती है, तेरे को मारने से मिला क्या, ये हमको अभी समझ नहीं आ रहा। क्या हत्या करी, हत्या कबूल करना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, जब उनको मालूम पड़ गया पकड़ा तो गए वो लोग ही थे, लेकिन क्यों करी ये समझ नहीं आ रहा। बस इसके पीछे का राज कौन है? राज तो एक ही गया, लेकिन इसके पीछे कारण क्या है?
We'll take another short break. Keep watching.
HIV can infect anyone, including children. A woman with HIV can spread it to her baby during pregnancy, delivery, or breastfeeding.
Where the software engineer meets the cool UI UX designer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Welcome back. An Indigo flight 6E2706, which was travelling from Muscat to Delhi with a layover at Kochi, made an emergency landing at Nagpur airport on Tuesday after a bomb threat was received. According to Lohit Matani, DCP Nagpur, all passengers have been safely deboarded and an investigation is currently underway. Preliminary checks have not found anything suspicious so far, officials said. Further investigation into the incident is underway. Similarly, on Monday, officials informed that Lufthansa flight LH752, which was flying from Frankfurt to Hyderabad, was forced to return to Germany after a bomb threat was received. A committee has been formed to assess the threat as per standard operating procedure. In a similar incident, on June 13, a Delhi-bound Air India flight coming from Thailand's Phuket received a bomb threat and made an emergency landing on the island, according to airport authorities. The Air India flight A1379 took off from Phuket at 9:30 and was on its way to New Delhi before it was diverted. A sudden spike in diarrhea cases has gripped Cuttack district of Odisha, with 64 patients reported so far. Of these, 55 have been admitted to SCB Medical College and Hospital, while 9 others are receiving treatment at City Hospital, Cuttack. One death has also been recorded in connection with the outbreak. In response to the rising number of infections, authorities have ordered the closure of all schools and colleges in Cuttack district until June 20 as a precautionary measure. Dr. Tapan Kumar Mishra, senior medicine consultant at City Hospital, expressed deep concern over patient behavior during treatment. Patients are coming in the morning with symptoms like abdominal pain and vomiting. However, after receiving just 1-2 days of saline and treatment, many are leaving the hospital on their own without informing the staff. He emphasized that incomplete treatment is a major factor behind recurring cases of diarrhea. City Hospital currently has 20 dedicated beds for diarrhea patients, with an additional 5 kept ready for emergency overflow. Dr. Mishra also issued a public advisory to strictly avoid all forms of street food during this critical time. Authorities are monitoring the situation closely closely and appealing to the public to remain cautious and adhere to medical advice. Director of Public Health Odisha, Dr. Neelakanta Mishra, on Friday said that there has been a sudden rise in cases of diarrhea in the last 3 days, with over 200 people affected in Jaipur district in the state. Diarrhea is a condition marked by frequent loose or watery stools. It may result from infections, food intolerance or digestive disorders, and if untreated cause dehydration.
Suddenly there is a scourge of diarrhea cases in Jaspur district since last 3 days after consumption of food in various festivals. Actually, there are some marriage ceremonies and all these things. So we have taken steps to prevent further occurrence and also treat the patients that have been affected. The field staffs are going from home to home to check whether there is any infected patient or they have been given preventive medication also. And the source of the infection is also studied. We have told them to use safe water, safe drinking water, and early treatment of infected cases. We have got report of around 3 cases, out of which one was a cardiac problem, but 2 others may be due to diarrhea. But the final report has not come to me yet. When the final report comes, I will be able to tell you the numbers. But the number of affected cases is more than 200, and we have made arrangements for their treatment. Our first priority is to treat them and cure them.
How many persons are died in the diarrhea?
No, the final report has not come till now. So, primary report, actually, 3 cases have died, out of which 2 is probably due to diarrhea.
And the affected persons are 200 or 500?
It is more than 200, but it is not 500.
And the team has been sent from Bhubaneswar?
Yesterday, 3 teams visited. Today also another 4 teams are there.
All patients are deployed in which hospitals?
Actually, multiple hospitals are being used. One is District Headquarters Hospital, Jajpur, where even the medical college is also attached. Co-located medical college is there. So another is the Jajpur CSC, Basnagar CSC. One is Korei CSC. One is Dangadi CSC, and another is Dharmashala CSC. Apart from that, referred patients are also admitted into SC Medical College Hospital, Cuttack.
The situation is under control now?
Now the number of cases are coming down. We hope that it will be under control very shortly. In advisory to the people, they should report to the hospital early if there is a sign of infection, and they should take the contact dose and use safe drinking water, and should not use the roadside foods, the fast foods. Because in this season, the rainy season, the number of diarrhea cases goes on increasing. So everybody needs to be careful.
Canadian lawyer and MLA for Vancouver, Kulchena Andalas Brody, welcomed PM Narendra Modi's G7 summit invite, calling it a chance to improve Canada-India ties. She emphasized India's value as a democratic nation with a vast, educated and motivated population, adding Canada could do nothing but benefit from a positive relationship with India. She also added that the two leaders' meeting brings to light that Canada needs to have a positive relationship with India.
Having India being invited.
Akal Takht Sahib's head Grandi Gyani Malkit Singh on Tuesday justified the recent murder of social media influencer Kanjan Kumari alias Kamal Kaur, stating that nothing wrong is what happened and that such incidents were justified for people like her who allegedly defamed the Sikh religion. Addressing reporters here, Gyani Malkit Singh said such a treatment should be meted out to people who defamed the Sikh religion. Nothing wrong has happened. Kumari's body was discovered in a car near Badinda's Adesh Hospital on June 12, days after she was reported missing.
ਲੜਕੀ ਦਾ ਕਤਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਇਲਜ਼ਾਮ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਨਿਹੰਗ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 2 ਵਿਅਕਤੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੇ। ਉਹ ਲੜਕੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੱਚਰਤਾ ਫੈਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ। ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ ਜੀ?
ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਇਸ ਕਾਰਜ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ਤਾ ਦਾ ਦਿਹਾੜਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਤਖਤ ਰਚਿਆ। ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਲੱਚਰਤਾ ਭਰੇ ਗੀਤ ਤੇ ਗੰਦਗੀ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਰ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੋਹਨ ਇਹ ਸਾਧਕ ਨਾਦ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੀਤ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਰਵਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ। ਭਾਵ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੌਜਵਾਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ, ਹਿੰਦੂ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਤੇ ਸਮੁੱਚੇ ਵਰਗ ਦੇ ਨੌਜਵਾਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਗੰਦੇ ਗੀਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਨੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ। ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਲੋਕ ਖਾਰਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਨਾਮ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਮ ਨੂੰ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ, ਇਹ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ ਕਿ ਸਮੁੱਚੀ ਮਨੁੱਖਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਰਬ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਵਾਲਤਾ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਘਰ ਹੈ, ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦਾ ਘਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਠ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਗਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਵੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਕੇ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ ਗਾਵੋ ਸੱਚੇ ਬਾਣੀ। ਬਾਣੀ ਤਾਂ ਗਾਵੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਆ ਸਿਰ ਬਾਣੀ। ਇਸ ਤਖਤ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਹੋਇਆ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਪੰਡਤ ਦੀ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਾਲਮਾਂ ਨੇ ਚੁੱਕ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਹਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਹਿਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਇਆ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਛੁਡਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਕੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਵੀ ਛੁਡਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
That's all we have for now. Keep watching HORNBILL TV.